Good.
Okay, we are here today with Dr. Rochelle Collins, and I definitely want to thank her for her time. We're going to have a candid conversation for the trichology class today, and speaking with how the Daily Essentials helps with our clients in minimizing their hair loss, their thinning, and most importantly, helping to restore their hair. So Dr. Collins is going to add her medical expertise to the product line, and most importantly how it helps the body overall. And then I'm going to just chime in and share with you guys how it helps our clients specifically in relation to the follicle and helping the hair to grow back. So we have our Daily Essential line, which is our OPC3, and Dr. I am not as great as pronouncing it, but it is pronounced, Dr. Collins?
With oligomeric pro and cyanidins.
Thank you. OPC3. And next we have our multivitamin with or without iron for your clients. For my clients who are menopausal or postmenopausal, then I'll recommend the multivitamin without iron. Mm-hmm. Next we have our calcium complete, calcium and magnesium complete. And again, Dr. Collins will explain more about the benefits of that. And then lastly, but not still most important, and you'll see why as we go over the B complex. Last we have our activated B complex. And so first I want to talk about the number one product that I sell. I do sell the Daily Essentials as a whole, but most importantly, the number one that I do sell is the OPC3. So if Dr. Collins can speak about the OPC3.
Well, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
OPC3 basically is it's considered a functional medicine, alternative medicine. It is a bioflavonoid, which basically is a citric, a component from vitamin C, from citric fruits and things like that. Particularly OPC3 is components are related to grapeseed extract, pine bark extract. So, things that are made in nature. And it works in a way that is unlike any other. It really helps to work as a scavenger for free radicals. And basically free radicals are different toxins that are in our environment. Our body takes in things through our skin, the foods that we eat, all these free radicals are hanging out in our bloodstream and can sometimes cause damage to our circulatory system, damage to our blood cells, damage to our organs. And so our body is constantly in a state of trying to repair that. It increases our immune system to try to fight these free radicals. And so OPC3 works in a way that neutralizes those free radicals. It grabs onto them so that our body can get rid of it a lot easier. As well as helps to improve our circulatory system and helps to improve our immune system. And that's pretty much how OPC3 works. By increasing the circulatory system, it helps support healthy cells, reduces risks of cancers, reduces risks of chronic disease, which a lot of times is associated with an overactive immune system. So it works in those ways, increases blood flow, increases those nutrients that are carried in the blood to different areas to fight as well.
Okay, thank you. One of the things that I want you guys to understand, and I can't stress enough, is on your continuing journey to becoming a trichologist or even practicing as a practitioner overall, that your treatment protocols are not going to be cookie cutter. It's going to be an ongoing balance of what the body needs. And so when I recommend OPC3 in my treatment protocols, I'm recommending it for all the benefits that Dr. Collins just mentioned, because we need overall health as a basic, period. But then I will definitely include it for clients because of the wonderful anti-inflammatory properties that comes along with it. So for our clients that are experiencing any type of inflammation, our cicatricial alopecia clients, our alopecia areata clients, or anyone who has arthritis. Anytime your client comes in the door and you see that they have some form of inflammatory condition, then you definitely want to put OPC3 in their treatment protocol. Okay. Next, let's talk about the multivitamin.
So I think that, you know, the multivitamin in the Nutrimetrics system is considered an isotonic product. Isotonic basically means same as, and you know, the way that our body works, it deals with acids and bases, and how certain nutrients are absorbed in our bloodstream also relate to, you know, how something is more alkaline or more acidic. So the isotonics, meaning the same, is pretty much the same as how our bodies, just how our bodies, well, more of how our body fluids are, you know, and so the isotonic system it gets absorbed a lot easier. I mean, you take this with water and it goes into your stomach on an empty stomach, and it's absorbed within, you know, 5 to 10 minutes of actually consuming it. So I think that's what makes the isotonic system very important. The multivitamin, I think, is important too, because it has a lot of different minerals and nutrients that our body needs, you know, our essential nutrients, meaning that our body cannot make it, we have to consume it. And just knowing that, you know, the way that our soil is pretty much depleted of a lot of the nutrients that, you know, we had in the past. So I think most of us would benefit from taking a really good multivitamin that has all those essential nutrients that our body needs. I think what's important too about this particular multivitamin is that it has 1,000 international units of vitamin D, which is unheard of in a multivitamin that you would find in a regular store. So I think that's what really makes it important for me and for my patients, is that they're able to get at least, you know, 1,000 IUs of vitamin D on top of their multivitamin, as opposed to having to take multiple different supplements.
Okay. And what I would add to that, one of the reasons why I absolutely love the isotonic form of the multivitamin is because you're going to have your clients come in and they're going to tell you, I don't like taking pills.
Right.
So what do? How do you supplement or complement your client, or even put together a good treatment protocol when they don't want to take the pills? So for me, I've been very successful with the isotonic Nutrimetric daily essential line, because as you can see, it's not in pill form. And I actually think it tastes great.
Yeah. It tastes like Tang.
It's the best tasting multivitamin and combination that you'll take. So hands down, for those clients who say, I don't like taking pills, you're definitely going to have success with the multivitamin in the isotonic form. And so let's talk about the isotonic calcium complete.
Okay, so the isotonic calcium complete also, as stated, is in the isotonic formulation. So all of these actually can be mixed into one very flavorful cocktail. You know, isotonic calcium complete is definitely essential for strong bones, healthy teeth, you know, supports the connective tissues, cardiovascular health, immune function. Calcium is used in every single organ system in our body: muscles, bones, teeth, like I said, organs, liver, you know, so we need calcium, particularly for our heart. One of the transport systems in the way that our heart functions, our heart is a muscle, and so we need calcium in order to have that heart muscle function properly. And so as far as different ways that we can get calcium from our diet, dairy products, you know, yogurt, things like that, you know, those are definitely good sources, but a lot of times it's really not enough. So we need the calcium. This particular formulation also has some vitamin C. It also has vitamin D on top of it, which is very essential in the absorption of calcium. If we don't have enough vitamin D, which, you know, for some of us live in New England.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of sun, or people who are workaholics, so working all day long, and then they're coming out at night. We're not getting enough vitamin D. And so obviously we're not getting enough calcium as well. And so this formulation also has the vitamin D, the manganese, as well as has a vitamin K as well. Different forms of calcium, calcium carbonate, lactate, phosphate, sulfate, citrate. A lot of studies show that calcium citrate is definitely the easiest absorbed, the easiest on the GI tract, over all the other forms of calcium. And these are basically, I mean, they do the same thing. They're attached to a calcium molecule. It's just that, you know, one form is better absorbed than the other and causes less GI side effects. So definitely a must.
Okay, and some of the things that I want to point out and how that connects to what we do in putting together our treatment protocols. The connective tissue, we have not already covered it in the program already. The calcium is definitely going to help with the connective tissue and the follicular structure. So helping to repair the follicle and help the hair to regrow. It has healing properties as well for the follicle. It strengthens the collagen. The collagen is also important in that dermal layer to helping to repair and rebuild. And when we talk about the loose anagen syndrome, the calcium is definitely one of the benefits that help restore and repair the hair when it comes to the loose anagen syndrome. And last but not least, let's talk about the advanced B complex.
So B complex, I think also is very essential in the fact that it increases energy, I'm reading from the label, promotes a healthy nervous system, bone marrow, intestinal health, cardiovascular health, and decreases stress and improves the mood. I recommend this a lot for patients who have increased stress and tension, which, you know, I find a lot in my practice and just in daily life. B vitamins basically help to keep our body functioning, burning fuel. It helps with the metabolism, you know, and so I find that that's really important, that, you know, these are stress vitamins. You know, we know a lot of times stress is associated with hair loss, so, you know, it definitely can help in that way. It also helps to stabilize the what's called the cortico-adrenal system. The cortisol levels in our body also help to run the metabolism, help with fuel. Stress can alter that system and how that works together, affecting the adrenal gland. So, you know, I find that a lot of our body works as a, you know, it's amazing. It works as a system. Anything throws the system off. Can cause disease, can cause heart disease, increase, you know, mental stress and physical stress. And I find that the activated B complex definitely helps, and it's, you know, it's visible in patients with those body functions.
Mm-hmm. And so what I just like, I mean, thank you. That was we covered everything. I mean, what I just like to stress, what Dr. Collins has already said, is when your clients come in, I mean, we always talk about, okay, you're losing your hair because you're stressed. Okay, so if you know your client is stressed, the first thing you're going to do is automatically know that the B complex is going to be part of their treatment protocol. For those patients who have anxieties, that's another form of stress. If they come in and they say they're on antidepressants, you know, that can also help with the stress. Sometimes if they're just, you know, having a human day and they're just feeling down as a pick-me-up, I will take even another shot during the day for the B complex. Key thing is understanding what system that is supporting. So your B complex, like Dr. Collins said, is going to be your adrenal glands, okay? Your adrenal cortex, correct? So we've covered each and every one. I definitely want to thank Dr. Collins for her time. Oh my God, give her a hand. She has patience. She has patience, and no, I really appreciate you. Problem. And I don't want to put her on the spot, but hopefully she's available for some more videos. Thank you, guys.
All right.
See, that was easy.
Oh my goodness.